Hey, Merry Christmas from one revolutionary to another. I am somewhere. It's an undisclosed location, but I haven't recorded in a while, and I committed to do that um, at least once a week. So I've been a little profligate when it comes to that. But anyway, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's a happy time, and I've said happy 7 times, so that's a little excessive. Anyway, um, my soul is open. A couple of things have happened that have done that for me. I spoke with my mother this morning. Mwah, I love you, mommy. And I didn't come home, not because I didn't want to. It just was too short. Stop telling people that. I love being with you, lady. So anyway, um, I decided to get away. I specialize in unusual and unconventional experiences, and so I wanted Christmas to be that for me. And it wasn't as unconventional as I had hoped, but it is definitely different and proving to have a lot of value add. With friends today, and I checked into their house and took over the bedroom, and they're doing all the cooking and everything. We were enjoying uh, each other last night, and I was falling asleep, and they told me to go to bed. So I went to bed, and when I woke up this morning, I had to actually pretend because I woke up earlier than them. But I went downstairs to get some juice, and there were these gifts on the tree, and I can't tell you the sense of like surprise and like I felt six again. And I saw these presents, and I didn't think they were for me. I just was like, wow, this is beautiful. They were beautifully wrapped, and that wasn't there last night. And I've forgotten about that experience. And so I'm being nosy, and I just happened to look at one, and my name was on it. And I went to 6 years old in like 30 seconds. Um, wow. So there is still mystery and surprise to Christmas. And gifts do help you feel treasured and valued, no matter how much in my life I've attempted to get away from that. I think I've had some struggles with the whole gift giving experience and experiencing, disappointment. I'm a brat, but, experiencing disappointment and having interpreted some things in my life, and particularly in my youth, um, as in not having that it may have meant that I was not worthy. And so I just got away from all of that altogether and have imposed on people unfairly that they should never celebrate me with gifts, because of how it makes me feel. And especially when you're not prepared to offer back a gift, like that can be tough. And I think about that in the context of worship, being prepared to have a gift to offer back to God, and not letting Him be the only one that gives you something. So anyhow, I want to make this like 5 minutes because I do talk forever and ever. But just a couple of thoughts from my favorite experience in the Christmas story, and I call it a story, just the narrative, is about the wise men that bring gifts from afar and journey. And there's so much to excavate in it, but just a couple of thoughts that I have. One of them being that we all are gifts to God under the tree, which is the cross. And I hope you never forget that you are one of God's greatest gifts. I think sometimes the adoration goes so vertically and from us to Him, rightfully so. But I don't know that we turn around and receive His adoration and celebration of us. You're a gift. You're a gift, undoubtedly. So stir up the gift and be sure to present your body a living sacrifice to Him. Holy and acceptable is what He already calls you, not what you have to work toward. Holy and acceptable, improving His perfect intention towards you. The other thought that I have is that I love this idea that at Jesus's birth, His complete destiny and purpose and mission are afforded to him and paid for. These wise men bring gifts to honor him that actually initiate and inaugurate him into ministry that he won't experience for years later. But the wealth, I mean, what did you think they did with all of the frankincense, the gold, the myrrh? You think they spent it on like a house or something? No, no, that money was used, those resources were used to finance the vision of the kingdom of God and his purpose established in the earth, and bringing along all of these businessmen, these fishermen, and all of these business people in the community who he garnered the respect of because he had some resources. And I just want to let you know that your destiny, there's been a down payment, and it's actually paid in full. At birth, not even with you doing the right things or going the right tracks or securing everything right and getting the right degrees. It has already been paid for. The gifts have been made, and wise men bring gifts. People, wise men bring gifts. And if you ever want to know who's in your life, if they're a gift to you, it's the wisdom of God. If it's taking from you, well, I'm not gonna call them the government. But anyway, yeah, I love this story, and I'm gonna stop here because I've gone over the time that I said, like an hour and a half now. But so much about the wise men that bring gifts, and just the Christ that's in you. Let him be gifted today. Let him receive the honor. Let him receive the glory. Let him receive the praise of your living, and it'll be good for the rest of your life. Bless you, and I honor you so much. Thank you for the gift of your life.